guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with a new video of HTML course for all beginners from basic to advanced. Let us see the next tags now. The next tags are marked and the quotation, short quotations. What are these marked tags? Whatever you are going to write inside this mark, that mark is going to highlight your content with yellow color. Now since you have this written here, so this will be marked with yellow color like this. You will have one particular mark like this of yellow color, just like how you highlight it in your pages or whenever you are writing something in your notes. When you highlight it, it's just going to highlight it like that. Next, you have a short quotations. These short quotations are used to display the double quotes in your paragraph or for any of the word that you want. Next, you have keyboard text, address text, computer code. So keyboard text to add any sort of keyboard contents in your page. Say for example, you have a page like this. So inside your page, you are adding keyboard short forms that you want in your page to display. So in order to display the keyboard short forms, you have KBD open, KBD close. In order to display certain address text, say for example, if you have to add a certain address at the end of the page, so you have, for that you can use your address tag. And in the same way, if you want to add a certain programming code in your page, for that you can also use code open and code close. So when you are going to use this code open, you can write the code here inside this code and then you can just give a code close. So with these tags, you can use or you can specify the keyboard text, the address text, and the computer programming code or the computer code that is there in your page. Let us see these in Visual Studio. First one was mark. I'm just going to add it here itself. If I use mark here, so you can just add, hi, this is Beyond Trainer. So now you can see that it is being highlighted here in your web page. So this is how the mark tag use. And if you want to use the short quotation, I'll just use the short quotation here for the Beyond Trainer. Now you can see that the quotations are used. Now you can see that the double ticks open and closed double ticks are added for Beyond Trainer. You can also question me that, since we have the double quotes, we can directly add. But can you see the difference between these and this? So this is the difference between your Q tag and the normal quotations that you use. The next tag were KBD, code, as well as the next tag is image tag. So the image tags, this image tag, it is a self-ending tag. That is, it does not have any closing tag. So inside this image tag, you have two attributes, main attributes. One is the source attribute and one is the alt attribute. Say for example, what is the source attribute? Source attribute is where you are going to add the location of your page, and the alt attribute is the alternate name for your image. So you can question me, ma'am, why should we add the alternate name for the image? Now, if you think that you have a page in which you have multiple images like this. Now here there are 6, there are n number of images in your page. Now inside your n number of images, somewhere some image is broken. How can it be broken? Now if the source, if the location that you have added, if that is if that is mistaken, or if some letter is missing in that particular location, then your image gets broken. Now in so many images, how can you search for that image? So what you can do is you can give the alternate name for the images, but when alternate name for the image, when this image will be broken, it is just going to display the name of that image so that you can easily go to that image and particular image and you can fix the location of that image so that you are going to have a beautiful image again. So for this image tag, you have certain attributes also. You have height attribute, width attribute, border attribute, align attribute. So these are the 4 other attributes that are there for your image tag. So let us see this image tag in our image source. Now the source, I'll just give part 3 itself. This particular image that is there, I'm just going to give this image location itself. Since it is in the same page, it is going to display me with it. Now, with this image, now when we had used this image for our background, it did not take the width and the height. Now let us see whether it is going to take the width. Now you can see that the width is being reduced and the height I'll just add as a 500. 300. So now you can see that how you can control the height and width for your image here with the help of image tag. And I also told you that you have another attribute, that is a border attribute. You can use the border. You can just give border is equals to 1. Now if you have border, I'll just increase the border size so that you will understand it. Then now you can see that there is a black color border of for this particular image. So this is border. Now when you are just going to close this, now can you see that the image has been broken? If you are going to display the alternate name for this, and it is going to give you alternate name for that particular image so that it is easier for you to help. So now this is the image which is there in the same page and which is there in the same folder as that of this HTML. This is how you are going to add it, and remember that the image should be in the same folder as that of your index.html. Now again, if you want to add it from online, you can also add it from online. Right click on the image, copy the image address, go back to your Visual Studio, paste it over there, save it, and here you will have another. This is how easy it is. You can add multiple images with the help of image tag, and you can also give it height and width for it. So this is how you can add the image in your HTML. This is all for today's video. We'll meet again with some more concepts of HTML in the next video. Till then, keep learning. Bye-bye.